My parents left me out of the family trip without a word, then demanded $17,000 for my brother's wedding, so I cut ties. And what came next broke them. Growing up, my parents weren't exactly what you'd call nurturing. They were the kind of people who thought doing the bare minimum for their kids meant we owed them for life. My dad, Mark, loved to act like some self-made genius who could do no wrong, always reminding me how lucky I was to have him as a dad. Meanwhile, my mom, Linda, had this habit of constantly reminding me how much she sacrificed for me. Usually, right before guilting me into doing something. They weren't physically abusive, but the mental load of being around them was suffocating. Everything was about them. If they helped me with something, they'd hold it over my head for years. If I succeeded, it was because they pushed me. If I failed, it was because I didn't listen to them. No matter how hard I tried, I was never enough compared to my younger brother, Ryan. Ryan, the golden boy, could do no wrong in their eyes. He was 4 years younger than me and had always been spoiled rotten. I'm not exaggerating when I say he got away with everything. While I was expected to get a job at 16, help around the house, and keep my grades up, Ryan was allowed to float through life. They'd make excuses for him constantly. He's still figuring things out, or he's just a kid. Never mind that he was 22 now, still living at home, barely working, and spending all his time gaming or hanging out with his girlfriend Kylie. By the time I was 25, I thought I'd escaped all that. I got married, moved to a different part of town, and tried to build a life of my own. For a while, it was great. My ex and I didn't have kids, which made things easier, but when the marriage fell apart, everything I'd built crumbled. The divorce wasn't messy, but splitting assets left me broke. I couldn't afford rent on my own, and with no close friends or family willing to take me in, I had to do the one thing I swore I'd never do: move back in with my parents. It was supposed to be temporary. I told myself, just save up for a few months and you'll be out. But temporary turned into a year. Living with them again was like being sucked into a time machine and dropped back into my teenage years. Every day was a reminder of why I'd left. My dad's lectures about how I needed to get my act together became a daily occurrence. Never mind that I was already working a part-time job and picking up freelance gigs to save up. He'd say things like, "When I was your age, I already had a house," conveniently forgetting that housing prices weren't the same in the 1980s. My mom wasn't any better. She had a knack for turning every conversation into a passive-aggressive dig at me.